We are under the bright lights tonight as MLB Network welcomes you to this presentation of Major League Baseball. It's the first game in the month of July between the Hurricanes and the Cobras. It's going to be fun marveling at two of the best. David Lund will be on the mound for the series opener. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, you want to know if this guy's one of the better pitchers in the league? Well, how about this? Batters are hitting under 200 against this guy for the year, so he's done a good job against both righties and lefties. And I'm looking for him to be just as dominant in this one.
Digging in, Austin Leach. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Austin Leach.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. First of three here on this Tuesday night as the game's first offering is taken for strike one. Fellas are home 9 as they begin play here this evening. They do come in fresh off a victory last time out, but they've been giving ground in the division of late. They've won just twice in their last 7 games.
Yeah, Matty, we had a saying in Texas, hit or get left behind. And that's exactly what this team did in their last game. Scored a bunch of runs, but good approach at the plate, working the ball to all gaps. Line to line, this team swung the bats well. I'm going to be looking for that again in this one.
Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2. Starting to get a bit chilly here tonight. 57 degrees at game time. The 1-2.
I got to count 2-2.
Fouled off. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Popped him up. Over to the left, but playable over in foul ground. Brings it in, standing inside the coach's box for out number 1.
Batting second, the third baseman, Cobras, McCann.
Digging in the switch hitter, Bubba McCann, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Now here it comes. Lund, a right-hander standing 6'3". This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end.
I'll tell you what, boys, I'd like to be this guy's agent. He's approaching free agency. He's one of the best players in our game. He's lived up to everyone's expectations, and I expect him to get absolutely paid this offseason.
And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out.
That is third. The left fielder, Marcus Rogers.
Now at the plate, Marcus Rogers. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Mike Fillmore.
Hey, D-Roll, Mike Fillmore, one of the most consistent umpires throughout the league. Both pitchers and position players love this guy.
Yeah, I think one of the best in the business. How I judge a good teammate is every day he opens that door. Is he consistent? Can I count on him? Mike Fillmore is the exact same way behind the dish.
Can't catch the corner away with the fastball. It's 2-1. And he gets him to wave at that one. It's 2-2.
Hey, boys, you talking about getting your A swing off right here? That's what it looks like. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball. Buford Slugger would be next. And we'll have the first base runner of the ball game here as that misses, and it's a 2-out walk.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Buford Slugger, and we'll see if they can make him pay for the 2-out walk. Always considered a big no-no, of course. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1. Now a throw over, and he'll dive back in. Rogers is off of first with 2 away. Sliced hard on the ground. Oh, what a dive. He's out. Another look at the fine play at first that concludes matters here in the inning. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Scott Reedy gets the call for game 1 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, Matty D, in the day and age of specialty pitches and pitchers, this guy's big pitch is the cut fastball, and it's really turned his career around. It looks like a 4-seam fastball coming in, and it has that late cutting action away from the barrels and into guys at times. It's his primary pitch, and he needs it to survive at this level.
Digging in, David Laffey. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Comes at him with the slider there, and he gets the strike. Fellas, our visiting team as they take the field after a scoreless top half. They come off another loss last time out, and in fact they've dropped 3 of their last 4.
Yeah, Matty, everyone always looks at the schedule, and these cross-country trips can be a bear. I always looked at him with a smile on my face. 5 hours into playing with the boys, playing some cards, really coming together. I feel like that's where the chemistry of the team really starts to take shape on those long cross-country trips. Let's see how this team plays today.
2-1 the count. And the pitch. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2.
Pretty easy pitch to lay off there, 2-2. Not even close to being in the strike zone. He made it easy for the hitter in that one.
Drilled right back up the middle. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
At the plate now, Jonathan Adkins. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. The 1-0.
Nope, that's a ball.
This is a tough guy to turn 2 on. It's got to be hit hard. If you're an infielder, you've got to catch it and get rid of it quickly.
Fly ball out to right field. Right fielder is on the run. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
Batting third, the second baseman, Fred English.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. The 0-1. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Runners on first with one down. Looked like the cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the second out.
In a double play situation, you kind of expect most pitches to be down in the zone, hoping for a ground ball. So that was an interesting pitch selection to go up in the zone. I think he caught him off guard a little bit.
Now a move over to first, and the runner back. Into the box now, Manny Minton, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. And he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Fly ball heading for the alley. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. The run is in to score, and they take an early 1-0 lead.
That's just some great base running from the guy at first. The ball had plenty of air under it, but he got a good read, recognizing it wasn't going to be caught, and he hustled all the way around home. That's something that shouldn't go unrecognized in that play.
So coming to the plate, Paul Taylor. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Sent on the ground out to second. He's right there. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. We'll head to the top of the second. It's now a 1-0 ball game. New inning set to get underway. And here comes the first baseman, Brad Jones.
Brad Jones.
Now the pitch. Fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Pulled toward right center field. Right fielder is on the run. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
Batting fifth, the second baseman, Turner King.
Now at the plate, Turner King. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Here's the pitch. Grounded to third. Fielded cleanly. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Batting seventh, the catcher, Odell Townsend.
Now at the plate, Odell Townsend. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. The 0-1 pitch. This is popped up. Laffey over to his right. And that's the third out. Nothing doing here this half. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. Mississippi is on top 1-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and stepping in is the veteran shortstop, Mark Lacey.
Mark Lacey.
First delivery to him on the way.
Oh, that's out.
Down the first baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. Now the pitch.
2. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Ball 2.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
Now the pitch. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
That is good. The catcher, Michael Wright.
Ready now, Michael Wright. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Bases are empty, 1 man out.
That's a ball.
Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. And he'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Lifted down the line in left. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. The 2-2. One out, nobody on. And another foul ball. The 2-2 one more time. Is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
That strikeout was a real good example of a pitcher continuing to make a guy chase out of the zone. When you recognize a hitter is in protect mode, you don't have to come inside the strike zone. You can just expand further and further until he literally can't touch it.
Stepping in now, Sean McKee. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at the first pitch. It's 0-1. Comes into play here at 273. 3 homers and 21 driven in. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And a breaking ball runs in and gets him. And I doubt there was any intent behind that.
And I'm sure that one stings a little bit. The best revenge he can get for his pain is to find a way to come around to score. We'll see if his guys can move him around the bases.
Striding in, David Lund. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A runner on first with 2 away. And he powers a cut fastball by him that time, and he's in charge now, 0-2. Hit out towards second. Reined in. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Into the box now, Spencer Reeder. He'll stand in to open things up here in the third.
Right fielder, Spencer Reeder.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Pulled toward right center field. Long run for the center fielder. And he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. So digging in now, Scott Reedy. Here's the first pitch to him. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
Just getting blown away so far. No reason to throw anything else to speed up his bat. Just stay right there.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third.
Well, we're all hearing his name in the Cy Young Award discussion at this point in the season. It's pretty hard to argue against it when you watch him dominate a guy on 3 pitches and send him packing without much problem.
Standing in now, Austin Leach. As he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch. It's strike 1. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1.
Nope.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Yeah, that looked like a strike, but let me tell you, when you're staring at a big 0 in the hit column, getting a call like that to go your way can feel like a big victory.
A little too tall that time. 3-1 now.
This is good patience here to work at the 3-1, especially after 2 quick outs to start the inning. Even getting a hit or drawing a walk, at least you're making the guy work a little bit and giving your pitcher a chance to rest a little.
And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
They haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
So striding in, Bubba McCann, man at first after the 2-out walk. From the stretch, runners on the move for second. Strike called, now the throw down. And he is out at second. Caught stealing to end the inning. Another look at the throw down that results in a 3rd out on the bases. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Stepping up now, David Laffey. He bats here as the reigning Rookie of the Month in the National League. First pitch of the at-bat. A ball and no strikes. That's inside. 2-0.
Hey, you want to talk about being in the zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
2-1.
You got 2 balls, 1 strike.
In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Right down Main Street, caught him looking. And with that, there you get a look at what's happening in the race in the National League West.
Center fielder, Jonathan Adkins.
So stepping in, Jonathan Adkins, 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Nope, that's down.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. The 1-1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. King calls for it, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
The batter, number 2, second baseman, Greg English.
Striding in once again, Greg English. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
1 ball, no strikes the count. And, ooh, looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside, 1-1. Here it comes. Hit sharply but foul down the right side. Hit back up the middle. Scooped up. Throw in time, and the side is retired. All set for the start of the inning, and next will be the switch hitting third baseman, Bubba McCann. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Ball 1.
Starts him out with a fastball too low for ball 1. Swinging a hard hit ball down the line in right, and he is going to have extra bases to start the 4th. And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
Left his bat. I thought it might squirt foul, but it hugged the line and found its way into the corner. Thought it might be a little bit closer play at second, but he cruised in there with relative ease.
At the plate, Marcus Rogers, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. No one out with a runner at second. And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now.
They obviously circled him before the game that they were not going to let him beat them. Walked him his first time up, and now they're nibbling again.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
Hey, you get 2-0, your eyes light up, but you're sitting in one spot, and he obviously didn't get it right there. But he still finds himself in a 2-1 count, ready to do some damage.
From the stretch. Here's a big swing and a miss on the fastball. 2-2.
He is in complete command out on the mound today. He's got all 4 corners locked in, and now he's raising eye levels to boot.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Popped him up. Right has a play. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Now batting, the shortstop, Buford Slugger.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Buford Slugger, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
Here comes the 0-1. And that misses 1-1. Runner at second here with one man out. 1-2 as the changeup had him out in front there.
That's not a pitch he misses very often. He knows he should have done something with that one.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Outside and low that time. Now it's 2 balls and 2 strikes. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3. Now a slider here, but this will miss off the plate away, and it's ball 4.
I'm sure the manager is fine with that. He tried to entice him with that 3-2 pitch, but he didn't take the bait. First base was open, though, so he just needs to make a good pitch for a ground ball.
At the plate, Brad Jones comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Back up. Oh, no, that got him. Safe at first. A good effort to recover there, and he almost made the play, but that's a base hit. And with that play over now, time to check and see if our man is all right. You can really see him favoring that leg, and that is his plant leg, which is always a concern, but from the way he's acting out there, I think it looks like he's going to be okay to try and continue. To the plate now, Turner King, as he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Slapped hard the opposite way. Dive, but it's off his glove, and that ought to get at least 1 run in. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third. It's 1-1.
He doubled up on that one, Danny. Back-to-back changeups. Nice job by the batter right there, staying on that pitch.
That's one of the things that this pitcher will do, though, Mark. His changeup is so good, he's not afraid to throw it back-to-back pitches.
At the plate now, Odell Townsend, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He popped out in his first trip. Fastball catches the black there for a called strike.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
The 1-1 home. Ground ball left side. And that's through into left field for a base hit. And the run is in to score from third. And now time will be called here as you see the pitching coach making his way out to the mound to pay a quick visit. In now, Spencer Reeder, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. Bases are loaded with only 1 out. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
It's not easy to continue pounding the strike zone when you've given up 3 consecutive hits, but he has to trust that getting the ball down in the zone will get him an out.
2-0 count, the pitch.
Yep, that ball went out.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
He's set. Here's the 3-0. And, oh, they won't let him walk that easily as that somehow ruled a strike. 3-1 now. From the stretch. this is swung on and missed. Oh, a huge punch out there as the bases remain loaded with 2 away now.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. He might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
Into the box, Scott Reedy. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And it's fouled away. Fastball called strike 1 and 2.
A strike away now from getting out of this mess. Sometimes pitching is all about minimizing, right? So keeping it to 2 runs across in the inning would be huge.
And this is swung on and missed as the 30th pitch of this inning finally does the trick. The side is retired. So they do strike for 2, but it could have been much worse as they strand the bases loaded. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. Mississippi is out in front here, 2-1. Leading off the inning, Manny Minton, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Right fielder, Manny Minton.
First pitch coming, here it is.
1-1.
The 1-0 home. Doesn't catch the outside corner. It's a ball. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. So the leadoff man is aboard to start out the inning.
Hey guys, he's lucky he's getting this baseball back. He hung that middle of the plate. The batter's eyes lit up and he was able to put good wood on.
Stepping in now, Paul Taylor. As he'll to him and comes up empty, it's strike 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Comes set with the 0-1.
If you're going to have success against some of the better hitters in the game, you've got to get that pitch right there. 0-2, he's almost certainly out. 1-1, he's got a chance to really do some damage.
From the stretch.
That's ball 2. 2 balls.
4th inning of a 2-1 ball game. And he misses low here, so the count goes to 3-1.
Hey, he's had great command all day. Want to see how aggressive he is in the zone with a 3-ball count.
The 3-1.
Hey! You got a full count. 3-2.
And he will take ball 4. 1st and 2nd now with nobody out.
Always tough to issue a free pass, but especially troublesome when you give up a single right before that to start the inning. We'll see if he can figure out a way to wiggle out of this.
So striding forward now, Mark Lacy. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
First and second here with nobody out. Good slider there, but laid off and called the ball low. Lofted in the air out to right field. Reeder is over to his left as he snags this one for the first out of the inning. And the throw from right will not be in time as he takes third on the flyout.
Good read there at second base to know he could make it to third on the flyout. Now he's only 90 feet away with one out.
Stepping into the box, Michael Wright, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Here comes the first pitch. Now the 0-1. Inside here with a cutter as he's lucky that one didn't get him.
That's a classic piece of pitching right there. You have to back hitters away from the plate to make them a little bit uncomfortable. Now you can go inside or outside. I like that purpose pitch.
The 1-1 home. 1 ball and 2 strikes to count. To send him packing for the second time. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Standing in now, Sean McKee, as he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. And they're runners at the corners now. And it's 1-1. Runners on first and third, 2 away. And that misses. 2-1.
A time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
The set and the 2-1.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
2-2. Here it is.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
And the throw is in time. It's a strikeout, and the play at first goes 2-3 for good measure as the inning is over. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. Don't go anywhere. More Tuesday night baseball after this. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Austin Leach as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
One of the things this guy would like to do from the left side is swing it a little bit better against right-handed pitching. This guy has decent numbers, but not great numbers against right-handed pitchers.
Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. This is skied into short left center. McKee comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 1.
Now batting, the third baseman, Bubba McCann.
Settling in now, Bubba McCann, 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Off the plate, ball one.
Looking at his lifetime numbers, McCann brings a batting average just a little over the 250 mark. Changeup stays outside and he's behind 2-0. Fifth inning, 2-1 our score. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. Pulled toward right center field. Minton is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down.
The batter, the left fielder, Marcus.
Now in the box, Marcus Rogers. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
I can't imagine he was sitting on fastball at his neck right there. He is going to have to lower his sights if he's going to have any chance.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
The 1-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Two out, nobody on. High in the air out to center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Now to the plate, the pitcher, David Lund. He'll get his side started in the inning, and Dan, so far they've been stifled offensively since the first inning.
Boy, they sure have, Matt. They came out of the gates and got hot right away, but whatever was going for them pretty much has disappeared. We'll see if they can wake it back up.
Here's the pitch. Swung on and missed for the first strike.
Well, you know you've got it working on the mound when they're swinging right through it, even when you're putting it right down the middle of the strike zone. Not the greatest of game plans, though.
1-1 to count. And he popped him up. Right fielder coming on. You can't get there as it falls in.
Hey, this is perfect storm right here. This is how big innings start. You put a crooked number up on the board when the pitcher leads off an inning with a huge number.
At the plate, David Laffey. So go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses. 1-2. Little too much bite on the slider that time, taken outside. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Oh, and they pulled a string on a good changeup there as he swings and misses, and he's set down on strikes for the second time tonight. So with a runner at first and one gone, time to bring in our pitch speed comparison for these two starters. And both guys throwing the country hardball so far. Top speeds of 95 and 97. Digging in now, Jonathan Adkins. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball one.
Going to need to make a little bit of an adjustment with his slider release and at least tempt the hitter that it's going to be a strike.
And this one's down the middle, a ball and a strike. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Runner at first here, one man out. A bouncer up the middle. Barehanded for one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Top half of the sixth about to get started, and stepping up as the shortstop, Buford Slugger. First pitch on its way. Fastball off the plate away for ball one. A ball and a strike.
This pitcher's bringing it with some high velo. You better get that front foot down early and get ready, or he's going to throw it right by you.
And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
Go to that well one more time. He's been late on the first two.
And they come inside with the fastball, but it misses here, and it's back to 2-2. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
To the plate now, Brad Jones. That's lifted the other way out to left. And he's going to make the play over toward his right, and there are two away now.
Second baseman, Turner King.
Digging in, Turner King. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. First offering on its way.
Boy, this guy's got it going on right now. He's executing everything. He should feel pretty good. He's retired 7 in a row.
And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now. 3-2. And this is taken low for ball 4, and they'll have themselves a 2-out base runner here after all.
Now batting, the catcher, Odell.
Into the box now, Odell Townsend. A hit in 2 tries so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that misses for ball one. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. And as it turns out, the two-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. Leading off the inning, Greg English, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. First pitch on its way. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
Man, this guy's had their number all game long. Up, down, in and out. He's pitching very well.
Now the 1-0.
Nope, inside, ball two.
Three and 0 now.
Got through the fifth all right, but it looks like he's a little off kilter here to start the sixth.
And that one misses, so the leadoff man will head down to first on ball 4 to start the bottom of the sixth.
Well, that is definitely not the way to start an inning. One thing to give up a walk, but to do it on 4 pitches is pretty alarming. He looks a little thrown off right now.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Manny Minton. He singled his last time up. Here comes the first pitch.
Nice job by the pitcher right there to establish himself back into the strike zone. Would have liked to have seen the hitter been a little bit more aggressive in that situation. Usually when a pitcher throws 4 balls in a row, that next pitch you could get super greedy right down the middle.
Outside for a ball, 1-1. Low scoring game thus far, 2-1 here in the sixth. A bit of a hanger, but it's laid off and called a strike. 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2. In the dirt, and now let's see. And he is in there. They couldn't get him at second. And not what they were hoping for, as that moves the possible tying run into scoring position. A runner at second, nobody out. Hard hit ball to second. And that's through into right field for a base hit. And they'll get it in quickly. It's first and third now with nobody out.
Hey, not a bad way to start the new month, Nero. How about after that single? That's his 3rd hit of this game.
Oh, that has to make you feel good. You see that calendar flip, and you got 3 knocks in your back pocket.
Now here comes the skipper out of the first base dugout heading for the mound. And it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. So as he departs, his fate is still up in the air. He could stand to win it. He could get a no decision. He could even be on the hook for the loss if both runners come around to score. Stephen Ulrich comes on now in an awfully difficult situation as there are 2 on here with nobody out. Into the box now, Paul Taylor, as he can't catch up on a fastball at the letters, and it's strike 1. It was a walk in his last trip. It's quickly 0-2. Looking for the K. Here's the pitch. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
It's been a really rough day for this lineup. There's really no other way to say it. Not a lot of good scoring opportunities, and when they've had them, like right now, it's just been an uphill battle for them to make anything positive happen.
At the plate now, Mark Lacey. As he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball, 1-0. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. The 1-0. It's laid off, but in there for strike 1. Ulrich is a guy that certainly fits the profile as a power fastball pitcher, but I think what makes him really most impressive is the command he displays while keeping the velocity as high as it is. Runners are at the corners with one man out. Swing, and there it goes. Deep to left field. Into the bleachers and gone. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left. Home run number 5 on the year. And they will jump ahead here. It's now 4-2.
Wow, the pitching staff has to love this one, right? They were down 1, and with one swing of the bat, they're up 2. What a turnaround in this one.
Stepping in now, Michael Wright, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike. 3 runs already home here. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
It's been a rough night at the yard for him. That's 3 times he's gone down on strikes in this one. So they've really figured out how to attack this guy.
In now, Sean McKee. He'll swing and lift the ball foul off to the left and out of play. He went down on strikes last time up. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And there's ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. And this one's low here, so the count swells to 3-1. Swung on and missed. That strike 2. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Hit hard to the right side. Foul. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Now a changeup just off the plate as that misses for ball 4.
Man, that's just painful for a pitcher right there. A 3-2 offering that was right on the corner, but he couldn't get him to chase, and he doesn't get the call. Can't beat yourself up about that one too much.
So here now is the pitcher, David Lund. First pitch on its way.
0-1's the count. got a ball, 1 strike.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base. Almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy transfer throw to second base.
Now the 1-1 pitch. This one is launched. Look at this. And bye-bye, that one's gone into the bleachers. So a 2-run shot to left center, his first home run of the season, as they open it up to 6-2 now.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
David Austin is going to come on in relief as he'll be making his 20th appearance of the season. Into the box, David Laffey. As he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Here's the 0-1 pitch.
Look out, 1-1.
Swing and a miss on a pitch outside. 1-2 now. Hit on the ground to third. He's got it. Throw in time, and they stop the bleeding as this side is retired. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate in scoring 5. 7th inning coming up. Mississippi leads this one 6-2. Seventh inning ready to roll and set to go as the switch hitting outfielder Spencer Reeder.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
1 ball, no strikes the count. The 1-0. Line to the right side. And a base. Emery Olmedo come on to pinch hit now with a runner at first and nobody out. Right down Broadway that time. Strike 1. Nobody out, runner on first. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1.
All you want is the leadoff man to get on to start a big inning. Maybe get a big rally going to claw your way back into this ball game.
And the fastball is off his glove, and it gets away. And he'll make it in easily at second, as I'd imagine that'll be scored a passed ball. Now the 2-1 is swung on and missed for strike number 2. The 2-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Anytime you get rookies just breaking into the big leagues, you have to expect a certain amount of this. There aren't any easy at-bats at this level, and you really have to learn how to slow the game down in your head because everything feels like it's so much faster up here.
Standing in now, Austin Leach. as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. From the stretch. Up top, it's 2-0.
Hey, this is a real pesky hitter right here. As a pitcher, you really like to keep this guy off the bases. This is a guy that kind of sets the tables for big innings.
Two and one after the foul ball there. One out and a runner on second base. Fastball is looked at for strike two. Grounded back up the middle. Reined in. On to first, and there were two down.
Now batting, third baseman, Bubba McCann.
Now batting, Bubba McCann. Runner in scoring position with two gone. First offering on its way. Pulled toward right center field. Long run for the center fielder. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning.
It's time for the traditional seventh-inning stretch.
A.J. McGaffick gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home seventh. Bottom of the inning now, and next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Jonathan Adkins. Pitch on the way. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. And a fastball in there for a strike, 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
Part of the order on deck, so keeping this 2-hole hitter off the bags is always important.
The 3-1. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Fielded cleanly. And that's the first out.
The batter, number 2, second baseman, English.
Ready once again, Greg English. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Below the zone, a swing and a miss. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
That's not an at-bat he or his hitting coach are going to be happy with at all. It's bad enough to go down on 3 pitches, but none of them were even in the strike zone. That's a bad look.
To the plate now, Manny Minton, as he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. Trying to keep it going. A perfect 3 for 3 thus far. Ready with the 0-1. Two out, nobody on. Line toward the gap in left center. Another base hit. How about the game he's putting together? Now 4 for 4 in this one. Well, when you're going as well as he is, not even a two-strike count is going to get in your way.
Yeah, Matty, he's having a monster season, well over 300. Right there, when you're feeling that confident at the plate, it doesn't matter what the count is. You're willing to go deep and still feel confident.
Stepping into the box, Paul Taylor. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the two-out single.
Yeah, that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
From the stretch.
Hey, pretty aggressive pitch right there up in the zone. Surprised he didn't offer at it.
Prior to the 0-1, here's a look to first. And the runner back easily. One and one. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Michael Jordan has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Michael Jordan.
Ready to begin the 8th, and next to bat will be the outfielder, Marcus Rogers.
Marcus Rogers.
He's set, and the pitch. Laid off, but a cold strike as that caught the outside.
Probably a design take right there. They need base runners, so they're going to make them try to bring the ball in the strike zone.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. Good breaking ball there, laid off for the second strike. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. The 1-2.
2-2 count.
And he fouls this one off. Another try at 2-2. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. And there's a final look at the numbers for the starter in this one. He was great all night long.
Yeah, he looked really dialed in from start to finish. This is the kind of outing you hope for every time you go out there. So I think he'll feel pretty good about the effort he put forth in this one.
Into the box now, Buford Slugger, as he'll take strike 1 on the inside corner. No hits to this point. Boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
Ugh, is that ugly? You could probably throw anything out there to this guy. He'd swing at the rosin bag if you throw it up there.
On its way, the 0-2 pitch.
The count is 1-2.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
The 1-2.
I got to count 2-2.
Bases are empty, one man out. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first two men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
At the plate, Brad Jones, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Set to deliver the 0-1.
Boy, he looks strong out there on the mound this inning. He's got a chance to punch out the side in order, and against the middle of the order, too.
And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Yeah, that's the spot right there for an 0-2 pitch. Make him see if he'll chase that slider in the dirt, especially with the bases empty.
Bases are empty here with two men out. Waved at and missed for the third out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. Digging in and looking for more, Mark Lacey.
Going back to that last AB, that was the express. That was an upper 90s fastball that he turned around. So I think with this guy, you might want to try to incorporate some more off-speed pitches.
The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Now the pitch. Hit out towards second. And that's out number 1.
Good pitch right there to run the two-seamer in on his hands and bunch him up. And an easy ground ball is the result.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Michael Wright. He's set. Here it comes. And he takes ball 1. One out, nobody on. Drilled down the line. And that gets through, so he'll have his first base hit, make him 1 for 4 in the game now.
Hey, look at this guy compete right there. Nice base hit. Are you kidding me? He had already had the hat trick. He was staring the golden sombrero straight in the face, and he said, no dice.
So now to the plate, Sean McKee, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. The 0-1 delivery. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead in the count 0-2 and then start working outside the zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way to do it.
Richard Wise will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Richard Wise.
A ball and no strikes. 264 is average entering play. 2 home runs, 13 RBIs. Here's the 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Swing and a ball foul tipped right off our home plate umpire, and with no time to react, that is tough duty back there. Let's hope he's okay. The 2-1. Two out with the man at first. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. And he gets around on one and hits it high and deep to straightaway right. Peter has to retreat to the track, but he has it to retire the side. Tim Lee comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth. Stepping in, Turner King. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
The second baseman, Turner King.
Here's the first pitch to him, and we kick off the ninth inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch.
Hey.
In the dirt, but swung on and missed. Throw to first is in time, 1 down.
Now back, catcher, Odell Townsend.
Standing in, Odell Townsend. From the stretch.
That's out.
That 1-0 pitch is right there, but ruled a ball. 2-0.
Not a great spot to be in right here, 2-0, but I'm not so sure why he's pitching this guy so cautiously. A bottom of the order guy you don't normally see getting pitched like this.
Oh, and here's a slider that's ruled a ball. 3-0 now. And the pitch. And a fastball misses there. Ball 4.
Now batting, the right fielder, Spencer.
Digging in to try it again. Spencer Reeder will swing it from the left side right here.
Very difficult to be a switch hitter in baseball today. Without question, the more comfortable side being from the right side. So he's going to have his work cut out for him here, hitting left-handed.
No balls and a strike to count. Runners on first with one down. This is line to left, and that's in there. Base hit.
All you can ask as an offense is to try and get that tying run in the batter's box. And they've started out nicely right here. They've gotten 2 runners on. They're down 4. Grand slam is still in play. Let's see if they continue this nice offensive approach.
Jason Lee answers the call from dugout as she'll try to record the final 2 outs of this one. Chaz Hale will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. Tries to bunt his way on here, but this is a foul ball. Fouled off. The next 0-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you can tell these things and exploit them.
Stepping in now, Austin Leach. So take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. The 1-0. This one skied out toward right. He's got it, and the Cobras have taken the opener here at home as this ball game is over.
Yeah, and in this game, you always try to find a way to be hopeful. They win the first game of the new month and are now looking to keep it rolling the rest of the way.
And tonight's ends at a 6-2 finish. The Cobras rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. David Lund wins his team-leading 10th game of the year. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian, we all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.
Here now is our final line score. First, for your victorious home team, 6 runs, 9 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. For the visitors, 2 runs, 6 hits, no errors. They left 9 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 59 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.